Microsoft's Activision Blizzard acquisition has been approved by EU regulators. It's a big win for Microsoft. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we finally got some good news regarding ABK deal. So European Commission has published a final report on the deal and they approved that deal. Now Microsoft had to agree to some concessions, but we will talk about it in a minute. But it's a big win for Microsoft because after all the trouble they had with FTC in States and obviously recently with CMA in UK, it's a really needed win. Last week I did say that if this deal would get blocked by European Commission, I don't know how Microsoft would recover, right? Because like having to fight all big three would be a really difficult task. But now we've got European Commission that actually approved that deal. And Microsoft hopefully and maybe will use that to kind of pressure both FTC and CMA a little bit as well. But anyway, at least, European Commission had no issues with that deal going through with concessions, of course. And when it comes to concessions, obviously Microsoft had to agree to these 10 years deals. I'm not even sure if European Commission kind of forced Microsoft to sign these deals per se. I think it was more Microsoft had this preemptive strike, if you know what I mean, and they were just running around signing these deals, basically trying to convince that they have no issues with having all Activision Blizzard games on other cloud streaming services, because that was the only, I guess, the main point of contention. Just like with CMA, obviously, CMA did block the deal in UK over the cloud gaming, and European Commission had issues only, not necessarily issues, had concerns only regarding cloud gaming. They had no issues with the high performance console market per se, right? They haven't really noticed any issues there. It was all about gaming in the cloud, and looks like all these deals that Microsoft signed recently with different game streaming providers, I think that helped Microsoft to drag that deal to the finish line when it comes to European Union, right? And it's a big deal because European Union is a big, well, it's not a country, but it's a big organization that obviously there's like 27 countries there, or maybe 26 without UK now, but I don't know. Either way, it's a huge market, and having that deal approved in most of the Europe really under EU, it's a big win for Microsoft, right? Now, I'm kind of curious how this will affect rest of the process, because there's still a couple of countries that are to approve or block the deal. So obviously CMA did block this deal, but there's this appeal process going on right now. I'm sure that Microsoft will actually use that European Commission decision to kind of pressure CMA. Same with FTC probably, but FTC is a bit different because that deal has not been blocked in States per se. It was just FTC. They did sue Microsoft over this deal, and they will have to meet in court and stuff. So like everything is up in the air really, right? Like courts, judges in the court may as well just say, hey, FTC, you've got nothing to going on here to block that deal, right? So, even though FTC is against that deal, that doesn't necessarily mean that the deal will get blocked in States. But I guess, I'm sure that Michael Pachter will say that they will use that European Commission decision to actually kind of pressure FTC a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. There's still China, there's still New Zealand, I think, Australia, that are still South Korea apparently, that are still to either block or allow this deal to go through. I'm very I'm very curious about China. Although I did see some news that a Chinese company did sign a deal, that 10 years deal with Microsoft too. So it looks like Microsoft is pretty active in China too. So yeah, it's a good news, guys, because that gives, I guess, Microsoft hope and some legs to stand on, really, when it comes to fight with the FTC. And you know what, like at this point, I think that Microsoft will mainly focus on FTC because, you know, having, if they win in court with FTC, and that means that FTC won't be able to block this deal, meaning that the deal will go through in states too. So having both United States, or should I really say North America, because that includes Canada too, I think, or maybe not, I don't know. So having United States and European Union basically dealt with and having them approved this deal, well, there would be only CMA really, and you know, I mean, like UK is a very important country, I guess, for Microsoft too, but it's not as big as US or not as big as states, European Union. So you know, worst case scenario, it may be that they will, you know, do some workarounds. But it's a funny thing because it sounds like CMA did everything they could to block this deal, meaning that they even, I think that in the actual final decision, they made sure that Microsoft cannot like buy Activision Blizzard in UK under some other, as a different company and that kind of stuff. So they actually thought to kind of block this deal completely for sure. So I guess the only workaround, if that deal would not get approved in UK even after appeal, I guess would be to cut out UK market from having Activision Blizzard games in the Game Pass service, right? I mean, nothing would really change for UK, but while rest of the world would actually enjoy all the benefits of having Activision Blizzard games on their platform, on, you know, Xbox Game Pass platform and Xbox platform and streaming platforms and stuff, right? So that's a possibility, I guess. I mean, this is not me speaking. I don't really know much about how these things work. I'm just basically saying what other commentators, other analysts, you know, market analysts actually spoke about, you know, a while ago, like Michael Pachter, but other lawyers too, even I think even Hogg's Law, who's really good with that stuff. He deals with that on a daily basis. Not that particular case, but like with acquisitions actually. So he even said once that it is a possibility. It's one of the options on the table, but I'm not saying that would happen. But yeah, looks like, listen, you know, there's big chance now that this deal may actually go through, like globally, or should I say in the most of the world. What will they do with UK? I have no idea. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm sure they will. You know, it would be not even unfair, right? But you know, can you imagine one country blocking the whole deal globally? I mean, that sounds ridiculous. Like, hey guys, like if you guys in UK don't want that deal to go through, okay, well, you know, they will cut you out. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not talking on gamers and people living there. I'm talking about CMA really. But funny enough, UK's Prime Minister is actually not happy about the CMA decision, and I made a video about it. Actually, tomorrow there's going to be some hearings in UK with CMA. Basically, government will be questioning CMA decisions. And you know, they will have some explaining to do apparently, right? Whether that will change anything, I have no idea, but I'm sure that this European Commission decision today is going to be, this will put a lot of pressure on CMA, that's for sure, because looks like such a huge identity like European Commission, European Union don't have a problem with that, and you guys have. I mean, what's different, right? I mean, who do you guys actually protect? And funny enough, the most funny thing is that UK left European Commission to have more freedom and to allow more freedom on the market, because European Union is very strict, is very controlled and stuff. There's a lot of regulations, and usually it's European Commission, European Union that is blocking stuff because they are very strict with laws and everything. So if they wanted out of that, and now they are blocking the deal, but European Commission actually found no issues with that deal, I mean, that kind of looks weird. And that's why UK Prime Minister is actually a bit pissed, because that was not supposed to be the case. CMA, I don't think they expected CMA to block this deal. I guess it's a bit too late now for Prime Minister to get involved in stuff. Maybe not too late, but a little late, because that deal got blocked already. But there's appeal process, then CMA will have to review it again. So, hey, that decision may actually change. And, who knows? Maybe Microsoft will introduce some extra steps, extra concessions for UK. Who knows, right? But this will take some time, that's for sure. But yeah, there's still some hope. Anyway, guys, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. What do you think will happen with UK market? What do you think will happen with this deal in UK, really? So I'm very curious of your opinions. And you guys, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.